Welcome to Calvin's Got Game. I'm Calvin.
I'm Lewis.
And today we're continuing on our series of our top 100 board games for now.
Yes.
Now, these change year to year. Everybody has games they prefer to play, and they change from year to year. So ours do too. And we thought we'd tell you about those this year. We're doing 80 to 71 in this video. We're going to, at the end, tell you what publishers stuck out in this group because we've done that in the last videos. And so we're going to get started here in just a minute. But before we do, we want you to hit that subscribe button. We need a few more subscribers, somewhere around 35. And once we hit that 500, we will give away a board game to one of our wonderful subscribers. But the contest is only good for those in the contiguous 48 states because shipping would be too expensive to send it outside of that. So if you are so inclined to hit that subscribe button, we sure would appreciate it. And it doesn't cost a thing, doesn't hurt, will not shock you when you press the button. I promise. And if you hit that
thumbs up,
like button, and share this video, we'd appreciate that as well because that helps with the algorithm of YouTube, and we appreciate that. And there was something else I was going to say. Oh, notice in my deal, we have a lot of people that watch the videos that are not subscribed. Probably about 70% of the people that watch the videos are not subscribed, and I don't understand. And here's the other fact that's, I don't know if it's shocking or not, but most of our viewers are male. Where are the female viewers? If you're a female viewer and you watch this channel, hit down in the comments that you watch because the algorithm is not showing it.
No, it's not showing it.
And I don't know if we're just not handsome enough. I don't know, but...
Well, it's like video games. You hear a lot of guys talk about video games.
I know a lot of girl gamers.
Yeah, and I know a lot of girl gamers.
I do too.
And actually, I've seen some girl gamers just put the shame on the guy gamers.
I know a lot of girl
out
gamers.
There.
But guys, let us know, especially if you're a female, if you watch these, we sure would appreciate knowing because the algorithm doesn't show it.
Yeah, it doesn't show it.
But we are a growing channel. We're growing by leaps and bounds. We pick up at least 3 to 5 or 2 to 5 every week. And we appreciate that of subscribers. So let's get started with our list. Our list is our 80 to 71 in this series. My number 80, I'm going to go first.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to shut you down. I'm going to go first.
Well, fine then.
All right. My number 80 is a game I think I'm the only person that ever talks about this game, to tell you the truth. This is called Redneck Life. It was ranked 95 in 2024 and is 80 today. It is by Gut Bustin' Games. It's a 2003 game. 2 to 6 players. Takes about 60 minutes to play. It actually takes a little bit longer if you have a lot of people playing. Redneck Life, if you like the game Life and you played the game Life when you were younger, Redneck Life is a takeaway of the game. The person who wins is not the person who has the most money. You're not going to Millionaire Acres. It's the person that has the most teeth. Mm-hmm. And there's lots of ways you can lose teeth in this game, and your Uncle Clem is a crook because you start out with no money and he gives you loans and he wants you to repay those loans, and he sells you crappy cars, crappy homes, and everything else. So Uncle Clem is a crook in this game. I'm just going to say it because that's what I believe. It is a lot of fun. Redneck Life, gut-busting games, and there's a reason why they're called gut-busting games, is because you laugh a lot in this game because you roll the dice to get your redneck name, and then when you get married, you roll the dice to get your redneck wife's name, and then you have redneck children, and it's just a funny game, guys. And if you don't like the word redneck or you don't like playing or acting like that, this game is a lot of fun. I can't say enough about it, and I bought both the expansions for Redneck Life because I enjoyed it so much. So Redneck Life is my number 80.
Yeah, you do talk about quite a bit.
Well, my mom likes to play it, so it's one of those games I get to play with my mom. She's 85. She laughs out loud every time we play this game, and that makes me smile. Mm-hmm. So I get to play with my mom and get to spend time with her, so the game is fun for me.
Yeah, and that's good. That's always good. I want to get my wife to play just to see her reaction. And it's because my wife, she already has me around to bug her and annoy her and make her laugh. She don't need a board game.
This is pretty funny.
Yeah, but I want to have her play, but we just haven't had a chance to get a copy yet. My number 80. His game makes you laugh. My game's going to make you sad. It's called Gloom. New to my list. A 2005 game. Atlas Games publisher.
It's a publisher.
Yeah, publisher. 2 to 5 players, about 60 minutes to play. I think I haven't talked much about this game because it's pretty new on my list.
Gloom?
Yeah.
We've talked about it in a few videos. You talked about it playing with Christine.
Yes. And Christine, she's trying to make sure whenever we play, if we ever play again, I know she's not going to try to be close to me. It is, you have a family, and you're trying to make, the family has to die eventually.
We all do at some point.
But the gloom of it is trying to have the lowest score in the game, the most negatives. But if somebody's trying to make you happy, that's wrong, because you want the lowest score. So Gloom is a gloomy game. You want to kill your family as quick as possible, because someone might be, oh, you know what, I don't want this, you lose all your family. You want to keep your dog. So might put the dog out of the game. Hey, I saved your dog, you don't die, but I need the points on the dog. So it's a fun game, I believe. It is a take-that kind of game. But the cards, the ways they're played, they'll see through. They're very unique artwork. And for me, most of the games I pick up, one of the things is the artwork. If I enjoy the artwork, and I know my wife will enjoy the artwork, I most likely will pick it up on the game. Most likely. If I find the gameplay is not too interesting, I probably won't. Even though the artwork is so excellent, I probably won't pick it up. So, number 80 for me is Gloom.
Okay. I've never played this game. Not sure I'm gonna. I'm not a big take that kind of guy. But I do like the coolness of the cards that are kind of see-through and you put stuff over things. I think that's a cool concept. My number 79 is called Rajas of the Ganges. This was 37 in 2022. It was 65 in 2024, and it's 79 now. Will it fall off the list at some point? I don't know. It's steadily dropped. But it is by Hutch Games, or Huck. I'm not sure how to say that. 2017, 2 to 4 players, 45 to 75 minutes to play. In Rajas of the Ganges, it's a dice placement game. You roll your dice, you put them on your little person that has all those hands. I don't know what it's called. And you're going to put these dice out to do certain things, to get resources, to move your boat up the river. This game is a lot of fun. If you like dice placement, you like dice manipulation and blocking someone else out of workers' placement spaces, because once you go there, no one else will be able to go. So it's a dice placement as your workers. And you go up this river to get bonuses. And it's kind of a race. I think the first one to get up the river, or so many rounds. I can't remember how the game ends at the moment. I've got so many other games in my brain circulating right now. But Rajas of the Ganges had beautiful colored dice. It's just a lot of fun. I enjoy it. So that's why Rajas of the Ganges is my number 79.
Yeah, surprised it dropped.
Yeah, I just don't get it to the table as much, but what it was paired with, I'd definitely rather play Rajas of the Ganges than what it was paired with. So, in time to set up and all that. I'm planning on getting it to the table this year for sure, more often, because I'm trying to hit that 200 or 365 games this year. So,
how you doing on that anyhow?
I'm about at 114 at the 116 at the moment. So I'm getting there slowly but surely. But I'm going to make it. If I have to play 90 games on December 31st, by golly, we're playing 90 games.
Oh, mine's 79. And this one, I believe, is the one that took the most dip. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It fell 63 spots.
Ooh.
Yes. And sadly, I just haven't got it to the table enough on there. And finding folks that want to play this kind of game. It's called, at number 79, Knights of Glory. 2019 game, Blue Gear Games publisher, 2 to 5 players, 15 to 45 minutes to play, which is mostly 15 to 30 minutes. And it's ranked, it was ranked 16 last year. It is a push your luck kind of game. Completely. Push your luck. And if you mess up, you're out of the game there. And as the game goes on, if somebody hits a certain mark on this path, every card at a certain point falls off. And if you're on that card, you are out of the game. So it is you have to push your luck, but you got to be careful when to push your luck and make sure you push it enough so you won't be part of that set of cards that falls off if somebody hits a certain mark. Now, it's a good game. It's just that push your luck aspect is.
It's got some bluffing in it.
Yeah, bluffing in it. Yeah. A lot of folks just don't like that. And I have, and the guys from Blue Gear Games, thank you for it. I actually have a mat that goes with it on there. So you just don't put it out there. I actually have a mat for that. And I do thank you for that on that mat. It's a nice mat too. But yes, haven't got it to the table enough to keep that high ranking. So I am upset about that. So, but it is.
At least it's still in your top 100.
Yeah, it is. You know. So number 79, Knights of Glory.
Just because a game falls quite a bit and it's still in your top 100, these are top 100 games. I mean, we enjoy these games a lot. I know there's a lot of newer ones on my list. A lot of games that's fallen a little bit, but if they make it to your top 100, these games are pretty decent. All right, my number 78 is called Unmatched Adventure Tales to Amaze. This wasn't on my list in 2022 or 2024. This is by Restoration Games. It's a 2023 game, 1 to 4 players, 20 to 60 minutes to play. In Unmatched Adventure Tales to Amaze, you are fighting a certain number of villains. I'll call them villains. It is a cooperative game. Everybody's trying to fight these villains together. You have a character with certain powers or a certain ability. The game is just a lot of fun. I enjoy it because it's cooperative. I enjoy it because it has kind of like a storyish kind of thing to it, where there's a reason why you're fighting these monsters and things of that nature. Unmatched Adventure Tales to Amaze is a great game. If you haven't ever played it, there's a lot of those unmatched games where you play two people against each other or whatever. They're okay, but I prefer a cooperative game. And when they brought this out, this really hit the mark for me. So that's why Unmatched Adventure Tales to Amaze is my number 78.
My 78, new to the list.
Okay.
And it's probably next year it's going to be higher. Almost guaranteed going to be higher. I probably will never buy it though, because it requires 2 players to play it. It has to have at least 2 players. It's called Dominion. 2016 game.
Deck builder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rio Grande Games publisher, 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes to play. It can be longer for new players. Yeah. But as soon as you pick it up, you know what to do. Now, I think I mentioned this another video I have to play and all that. So, but I didn't mention one thing on that video, I believe. There are different scenarios you can play in this game. And when I say scenario, you can pick a situation that in this change what cards are put out to buy.
Yeah. And
I'm pretty sure I didn't mention that last time. There are, I think, 6 or 7.
I think you put 7 or so cards, group of cards that you can buy from in the middle, and you can pick and choose what you want those to be, how you want the style of the game to be.
Right, and depending on what version of the game you want to play. It depends what kind of cards are going to be counted. Those 7 are going to be. You have, and each of them has abilities. Then you have a row of coins and a row of victory points. And
States.
Thank you. And when certain things happen, it will trigger the end of the game. But it's the different scenarios you can pick I find interesting, and that's why I like this game. Mm-hmm. Christian and Philip and I just recently played the one that has a thief in it. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that Christine bought one, Philip bought one, and I saw how it worked. So I started buying all these thieves. I like this one. Mm-hmm. I really like this one because it forces folks to buy other things they mostly wouldn't buy, because the thief can take money that you get. Let's say you bought a money that is worth 3 coins. Well, if you have that coin in your hand and they say trash it, the thief can go and take it. So he gets it for free. Mm-hmm. So, but there's another card that you get 2 coins if you draw it, and the thief can't take that because it has to be coins. But it's you have to buy stuff you don't need to keep stuff happening. Right. So, but that's one scenario. There's another one that takes cards away from the player and makes them your cards for that round. So I'm finding this game more my style, and so Dominion will eventually get higher. Am I ever going to buy it? If my wife agrees to it and to play with me more, because you know, and Calvin, that most times sometimes the solo games are better for someone that can't get board games constantly to the table, and that's my path right now for buying board games. If it has a solo version, most likely I'm going to buy it. But yeah, 78 Dominion.
And Dominion has a buku of expansions. I mean, a lot. I have the base version, and me and my wife play it. We enjoy it. I haven't seen fit to get any of the expansions yet, but who knows? I may buy a couple. I'm not going to buy a ton of them, but I may buy a couple. All right, my number 77 is Chronicles of Avail. This was not on my list in either 2022 or 2024. It is by Rebel Games. It's 2021 year, 1 to 4 players, 60 minutes to play in Chronicles of Avail. It is an exploration type game and a tower defense game all in one. I've yet to beat it. It is very difficult. You're exploring tiles, and these tiles allow you to do certain things. And if you don't discover the tile you really need until the last tile, you're probably not going to win the game. So it is a very difficult game, and you have monsters coming at you all the time. And if a monster, once the great monster, the big monster at the end is awakened, the monsters really don't move. But once he's awakened, or it is awakened, the monsters start moving. And if any of them arrive at your castle, you lose the game. You can build walls to help protect your castle, like most castle defense games. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I would think you need probably 3 players to win the game, maybe 4. You need the whole slew of folks, because 2 players, we got trashed. So Chronicles of Avail is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy the puzzly aspect of the game of trying to figure out what tiles I got to explore. But you're working together, and it is cooperative. So my number 77 is Chronicles of Avail.
Yeah, Christine and Philip played that recently, and I'm going, oh, I missed that.
I got it right over there.
Yeah. It is a game that I want to try because of the aspect of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like the Panic game, Munchkin Panic, or Panic, whatever it is that you play. Not Munchkin Panic, don't play Munchkin.
Yes, you do, yes.
No.
Number 77 for me, another one that fell. It fell from 23 to 77. It is Here to Slay, a 2020 game, Publisher, 2 to 6 players, 30 to 60 minutes to play. It's mostly 30 to 40. I hardly ever see anyone playing it past 60 minutes. It is basically a take that kind of game, another one type I enjoy. But you have a character, you're trying to defeat creatures, trying to get cards to boost your group up, and basically whoever accomplished defeating 3 beasts or 3 creatures, or gain one type of every type of warrior type, wins the game. This game can go very fast, but if you do not take that kind of game, this might not be for you. But if you like the not really winning, but throwing a kink into the game, this is up your alley too.
Well, it sure is for you, Louis.
It is. And Here's the Slay is I mentioned it before in our videos we do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want a little bit more details, find that video on there to get more details on there. But 77 is Here to Slay.
I don't like that game. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of that game. I've played it. I'm not a fan. It's aggravating when you're trying to capture a monster and somebody adds more to the monster,
yes,
and you don't have enough to get it. It's aggravating. You're trying to accomplish things, and then you burn those cards, and they're worth nothing at that point. Mm-hmm. So I have issues with that. When I plan, and then somebody messes me over, it's not a game I'm enjoying. I want to plan my move out to be able to accomplish what I'm accomplishing. This game won't let you do that sometimes. And then sometimes you'll have Lewis who feels sorry for you and helps you defeat a monster. So
there is a home version of it, homebrew, that it is make it a cooperative game.
I might play it at that point, but Here to Slay is not for me. So, but if you like Take That, yes, that's a game for you for sure. All right, my number 76 is a game called My City. My City was not on my list in 2022 or 2024. It's by Cosmos Games. It's 2020 game, 2 to 4 players. Takes about 30 minutes to play. My City is, again, a legacy style game where you're putting stickers on your board. The board has 2 sides, one that you can play all the time, and then one that's the legacy side. So it is a game that you can play after you've played through the legacy. So this game is a lot of fun. It has polyomino pieces with Tetris-y style pieces where you put them down on your board and you're trying to optimize the space on your board to score points. Because there'll be rules that come out in the game that says you don't cover up the trees. Whoever has the most trees earns extra points, or whoever has the most grassland or whatever land. And it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. That's why My City is number 76.
My 76. It actually fell too, because you haven't got it to the table much. It's called Word Explosion.
Word out.
2022 game. Oho game publisher. 2 to 8 players. 30 to 120 minutes to play. And I think that's why I haven't got it to the table much and why it dropped. Because 120 minutes, it can be that long. Especially when folks do realize they can't win, but they're trying to drag out the game on it.
Who would do that?
I wouldn't be.
Who would do it? Who would drag out a game just because they can't win?
Yes.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. But you have set of cards. You have to spell out words with the card that's on this stack. You have to spell it out in a certain way. You can reverse it the other way, just depending on what card you play. It is a good game if you like Scrabble. If you like Scrabble, it's a game for you. If you like wordy games, it's a game for you. For me, I play it. I got it to help me understand words, spell them correctly, especially with my dyslexia. Yes. It helps me out a lot on this. But I just haven't got it to table a lot. I think that's why it fell. 120 minutes I've played with folks that want to drag it out, and it just turns off a lot of folks at that time. And
it would turn me off.
Yes, and I try to end the game quickly, and I have home rule that, hey, you know what? You can challenge to stop somebody winning. You can challenge them on the game of finishing by putting cards out. And whatever word you make, if you made it with 3 letters, you have to pick up 3 cards, and they have one chance to get them rid of them all. But everybody can do it around the table. I'm going one challenge. That's it.
Yeah.
Because that really drags out the game out there. But yeah, 76 Word Explosion.
I like word games okay. I'm not a big Scrabble fan. I've never been a huge Scrabble fan. I have a game called Paperback that I really enjoy. But I'm not, I can't spell very well sometimes. So it's one of those things, you know, I can spell a word correctly, and I can sit there and look at the word and go, that's not right. But it is spelled correctly, but my brain is going, that's not how you spell it. And so then I have to look it up in either in a dictionary or on, the intranet. And the net, we'll call it from here on out. And see if it's spelled correctly. So, or you spell check, right? So there you go. All right, my number 75, Lewis, I guarantee you probably never heard of this game. It's called Park and Shop. Park and Shop was not on my list of 2022 or 2024. This is by Winning Moves game. It was a Parker Brothers game long before that. Winning Moves remade it. It's a 2005 when Winning Moves made it. 2 to 6 players, 30 minutes to play. It definitely takes more than 30 minutes to play. I probably think that's 30 minutes per player because in Parking Shop, you have a list of tasks that you're supposed to go shopping for. And so when you start out at your residence in a car. You roll 1 dice to move your car to a parking lot. Then you take your person who has 2 legs and you roll 2 dice to move around the town to go to the different shops. And you have to perform your list in an organized way to where you're not traveling 15 different directions. So you say, okay, I got to go to the haberdashery. And if you don't know what haberdashery is, please look it up. And you'll learn a new word today. Or I need to go to the flower shop. I need to go to the bank. I need to go here. So you make a list. It's like your daily tasks that you have to do every day, right? You do that. And then you have to make it back home after you complete all your list. You have to make it back home before anybody else does. The game is a lot of fun. I remember this game as a kid. My uncle and my mom and dad and my uncle's wife my aunt would play it, and us kids would have to be shooed off because we were enamored by the game because we thought it looked really cool. And so I finally got a copy of it, and I played this game a few times with my mom, who played it in the past, and my wife, and we enjoy it. So Park and Shop is my number 75.
Yeah, I never have heard of that game.
That game's old, Lewis, and if Winning Moves hadn't put it back out, I probably never got a copy of it. Because when my uncle passed away, who owned the game, I asked my aunt, or the lady he remarried to, if I could have the game. I said, "Does he still have Park and Shop? I'll buy it from you." And she'd given it to one of my other aunts, and so I didn't get it. So when I found it again, I saw Winning Moves put it out, and it's really pretty close to the original. It looks almost like the game that was back then. I bought a copy for myself and for my brother. Oh. So we now own a copy of it together.
Well, interesting you mentioned an older game, because I have one on mine. This next one.
All right.
75 is on the list. Dropped a little bit. It was 70 last year. It's Jumanji.
Jumanji. Okay. That's an old movie for sure.
Yes. 1995 is the original publishing of Jumanji. Publisher for that is Cardinal Publisher. The new version is published by Spin Masters Limited. 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes to play, and it's ranked 75. I've mentioned it before, but I want to mention today of the old way, nothing wrong with it really, okay? For the time when it was published, and how they publish it, I like it. I like the board. I like the pieces. The new version, am I going to get the new version? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because the old one, I still have all the pieces. Still. Even the box. But the new one, I like how they did it similar to the movie. That you can fold it out like
and it's the game board.
Yeah, and it's the game board. And I appreciate that the new publisher did that. If I get it, maybe. I doubt it because I still have the original, all the pieces. But I do appreciate when somebody remakes the from an old board game and just does that one little tweak that makes it more interesting than the original. Everything is the same, but that opening up from the movie making you feel part of it more. Right. So my number 75 is Jumanji.
Jumanji! All right, my number 74 is a game called Murano. This was 64 in 2024, so it's dropped 10 spots. This is by Lookout Games. It's a 2014 game, 2 to 4 players, takes about 60 to 75 minutes to play. This game also has a rondel kind of deal in it, which I really enjoy. It has boats along the outside, and you are trying to move one of those boats, but you can't move past another boat without moving that boat, which costs you money to move it. So the game is... there's a lot of things you can do in the game. You're putting out these people at the harbors. You have these little boat folks. I can't remember what they're called. But you put them out at harbors. You can get coins. You can buy property. You can place out some tiles to build your city on these islands. And you're trying to get storefronts. You're trying to get palaces and other things. And when you do, you put your little cube on it that you own it, and you score points by placing them out there. So there's spaces around the board that allow you to build. I think there's like 5 boats or 6 boats out there. One of them's a different color boat, and you can still move it just like any other boat, but there's a special card that you can get that allows you to perform certain things with that boat that are break the rules a little bit. So Murano is a lot of fun to me. I enjoy it. It's a nice little game. It takes probably about 60 minutes, depending on how many people you're playing with. I think if you play with the full 4, it may take you 75 minutes. But the game is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. So that's why my number 74 is Murano.
My 74, new to the list.
All right.
I had its versions. I had it all over the place in my last year in like 7, 8 different spots because different versions. I'm gonna put one version this one.
Well, hallelujah.
It is called Flux.
Okay.
The board game.
Oh, you went the board game?
Yes, because it's new to my game. 2013 published, a year published. Looney Labs publisher. 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes to play, and that's the long game. It can be played in 5 minutes.
I like that.
Which I have done in 5 minutes.
I like Flux, so I'm pretty sure I like Flux board game.
The game, the new version, I like the new version because it comes in a smaller box. And thank you, Looney Labs, to make it a little bit more compact. Won't take that much space in my shelves. The older box will a little bit more bigger. Basically, you have tiles, put them around in a center tile, move your meeples to the images that are the goals. But in the process, things can happen. The tiles can shift. The tiles can be moved. You have a board that tells you how many cards to play, how many cards to draw, but you can also manipulate like regular Flux. There are a couple of cards, though, that can change how many goals is required to win.
Oh.
So it starts. It says to put the goal requirement to win 4, but you can play a card to lower it, or you can play a card say, "Okay, you the red player. I see you about to get 2 golds. I'm the red player now instead of you."
Oh, so you can choose the player color. You just move it around.
Right, you got to move it around in a certain way.
Okay.
Yeah. in rotation. So everybody switches. Not only you, everybody switches. So it is a fun game to me, even though Christine say I cheat.
I pretty much trust Christine. I'm just saying.
I plan ahead, but I found online someone went and took little pictures of the other Flux games and their goals. So eventually, I'm gonna make it for only my use, nobody else's. Take those and put them over the pictures that are on the board, and so I can use the other Flux games on the game.
Okay.
So make it a little more interesting and more replayable on there.
Okay.
So then we new to the list, Flux the board game.
All right. Well, I haven't ever played it. It seems like it'd be fun. I might try.
I take it easier on you the first couple of times.
I'll smoke you. No, I'm just kidding. All right. My number 73 is a game that I love. It's a trick-taking game. I played this game for many, many years. It's Rook. It was ranked 87 in 2024. It's now ranked 73. It's by Parker Brothers. This game first came out in 1906. Now, I don't have the 1906 version. I probably like a 1987 or 1999 version. It's for 2 to 6 players. Takes about 45 minutes to play. This game has been a favorite of mine probably since I was, 14, 15 years old. I played this game probably hundreds of times. It is a simple trick-taking game. You have red, yellow, green, and black. Red, yellow, green, and black. Yes. And so you deal your cards out. You have the center thing called the nest. You deal 5 cards into it as you deal out everybody's cards. You deal out all the cards. And in the nest, there's supposed to be 5 in the nest. And you'll flip that last 5th card up so everybody can see it. Then everybody goes around and bids. Once you pass, you can't bid anymore. You're playing this game as partners. So you have a partner sitting across the table from you. And you start out the bid at 65. It can go all the way up to 120 because that's how many points you can get in the game. It has the highest card is a rook. It's a bird. It's a black bird called the rook. And if you have that rook and you have some higher cards in your hand, they go up to 14. They go all the way. Depending on how many players you have, if you play with 6, you're going to use 1, 2, 3, and 4. But if you're only playing 4 players, you use 5 to 12 or 5 to 14. So there's only the 14s, the 10s, 5s, and the rook count as points. So this game is just a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I've played it numerous of times throughout my life, and I still play it today with my family. That's why Rook is my number 73. And I have a couple of videos up that you might want to go check out. It talks about how to play Rook with just 2 players, and it gives kind of a general overview of Rook. I have 2 videos out. So
yeah, I'm about to say that you have at least 2 videos on how to play Rook.
I did make a mistake in the 2-player version. You're supposed to take the Rook out. I did not. So there's a little tidbit. I need to go back in and put in there that you're supposed to take the Rook out. And I haven't done that. But, so if you watch that video, just understand that it won't be 120 points. It'll only be 100 that you're trying to get.
I have nothing wrong with taking games. It's just, for some reason, I cannot get the concept of it. On that,
and that's something I can't understand is why people have a hard time with trick-taking games, because you're just if you ever played spades?
No, I have never played
or hearts.
Nope.
It's just a game that the basic concept is somebody leaves a card, you follow suit or don't, and whoever wins the trick takes the trick. I mean, that's just about it. But it's fun, and I would be glad to teach Rook to anybody who wants to play it.
You might have to teach me then.
Well, if we can get 2 other people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, number 73 is Habitats. It has fallen from 42 on the list. So about 31 spots. 2016 game. Seawall I is publisher. I know I messed that up. 1 to 5 players. 30 to 50 minutes to play. It's a tile placement game. You're trying to make the best safari habitation, so you can gain the most points. It's a game that went to the table a lot last year and has fallen down. Well, the previous year, and it has fallen down because I mostly now play it myself and trying to beat my own score on here. It is a little bit take that because you have a little vehicle that can only move a certain way, and if you're trying to get a tile that you need but somebody else takes it, that messes you up.
Oh, this is the one with the Jeeps?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I remember this game.
It is. Many folks are turned off of it because the tile placement and
the way your Jeep is facing it. It can only go one way until it can't, and then you decide which way you want to go.
Yes. You never can go backwards. You can go forward, left, or right.
But you have to decide that when you stop, which way you're going to go.
Yes. So it is a interesting game. There's many ways to gain points, but you might need that one tile to finish up something and it messes you up. And I think that's why it has stopped being put to the table quite a bit. But I still like playing it by myself. Set goals, set stimulations, and see I can beat my own score. So number 73 is Habitats.
I didn't hate the game. I just thought it was odd that you couldn't go and do how you needed to go to get the cards you needed. Maybe that was frustrating on my part. Maybe poor planning. I don't know. I'm sure it was poor planning. Thank you, Lewis. I was going to knock myself with that, but you had to throw it down.
Yeah.
All right, my number's 72. Now, this one took a big tumble. It's called Great Western Trail. Great Western Trail. It was 29, and now it's dropped to 72. This is a Egert Spiel game. It's 2016, 2 to 4 players, 75 to 150 minutes to play. I think it's fallen so much because it takes a little longer to play, but I enjoy Great Western Trail. You're trying to get a herd of cows and take them to, I think it's Carson City or something like that, to sell them. Mm-hmm. And you're not selling the same style of cows. You got to get different styles of cows. So, and through that, you're going up this trail and you're trying to hit the right spots so you can do the things you need to do to get those cattle or to beef up something else that you're trying to do. The game's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. You get these little cowboys. You can get more cards. You can get more conductors. All these things to help you through the process of getting to the end to be able to sell the cows or the cattle that you need. And up at the top, there's this track. And the more money you make, the further you go down the track. But if the train is not far enough down the track because you don't have enough conductors and your train's not that far, you've got to pay. And so the game is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I like the cowboy theme of it and the cattle ranching kind of theme of it. So Great Western Trail is my number 72.
My 72, it also dropped from last year. Also same reason, I just haven't got it to the table much. Retro Lunacy, a 2015 game. Looney Labs publisher, 2 to 5 players, 5 to 10 minutes to play. It was ranked 30 last year.
Okay.
It's the first game that my wife actually says, I want this one. I want this one. First card game. Let me correct. First card game say, I want this one. She liked the retro look, which is in the title of the game, Retro Lunacy. She likes the retro look. We played it a lot, because she liked it. But life happens
every day,
and it just hasn't been played recently a lot. So, but it is a game. You try to match images on the card star set. You draw cards. You have a set of cards starting with. You're trying to get rid of your hand. When you cannot match a card, you have to draw a card. Mm-hmm. And whoever get rid of the cards first out of your hand wins the game. But it is not turn-based. It is take it, go, take it, go, take it, go.
Real time.
Yeah, real time. No turn-based, real time. So me and my wife, yes, we've got good reactions. We got good quick reactions. So both being martial artists, we're trying to be real quick on that. Have we hit each other hands sometimes? Yes, but it's fun. We giggle at this game because how quick we can.
Wow.
Yeah, 72 retros lunacy.
Not a big fan of real-time games. The escape game, I'm not a fan of it. There's some other games that you're using real-time. I like to plan my stuff out.
Right.
I don't like to be real-time and trying to rush to do things. But it's kind of like Slapjack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like Slapjack.
Yeah, and how many of us haven't played Slapjack as a kid, right?
Yeah.
You get your hand, and you got that one guy who's like, wham! You know, and you're like, dude, relax. You know, and then you got red hands, and people are going, why's your hand red? Well, we play Slapjack.
Yeah.
All right, my number 71 is a game that Lewis has already mentioned previously. It's Love Letter. Love Letter was not on my list in 2022 or 2024 that I could find. I may have overlooked it, but it was not. And I find that hard to believe, too.
Yeah.
It's by AEG. It's a 2012 game, 2 to 4 players. Takes about 20 minutes to play. As Lewis had mentioned in one of the other videos, that Love Letter is a game where it's 18 or 16 cards. Everybody gets a card dealt to them. On your turn, you'll draw a card and you'll play one. You just want to be the last person standing in the round, whether if you want to knock everybody else out or you want to have the highest card when all the cards are gone. Mm-hmm. And no one can draw a card. Everybody reveals their card. Whoever has the highest number got their love letter to the princess, and you get a favor. You get a favor token. And depending on the number of players, you need so many favor to win the game. So you'll play multiple rounds until somebody reaches that favor level. The game's a lot of fun. Each card has a certain ability, and sometimes having the princess is fun to have and sometimes not so fun, because if you ever discard that card, if you have to discard it for some reason, you're out of the round.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Love Letter has been a game that I've had for quite a while. I play it a lot. It's a great filler game for when you've played a game or you're waiting to play a game. Yeah. After a long game and you want to just you got about 30 minutes and everybody's not ready to go yet, pull out Love Letter, play the game. It's a blast. Or if right before and you're still waiting on people to get there, pull it out. If you got 4 people and you got 6 people that are going to be over that night, pull it out, play with those other 2 people or the other person, and have a good time. I enjoy the game every time I play it. That's why Love Letter is my number 71.
My last one, 71.
71!
New to the list.
Brand new, folks.
Yes. 2016.
Okay.
It's the year published. Android Entertainment Group published. AEG. Sure. My wife said the same thing. She said, stop trying. Just say
AEG. Well, I mean, that's what they go by. AEG or All Direct Entertainment.
2 to 4 players, 45 minutes to play. It is called Mystic Veil.
Thumbs up.
And you introduced me this game. I think we have played it a few times.
At least a couple times.
Yeah. You and I a couple of times, and at the store a few times. So I enjoy it. I enjoyed the concept on having those clear cards, adding stuff to it to make a ability to buy more stuff later on. The ability to draft cards and make use of what you have, so you have to plan accordingly to, hey, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Where should this go? It's a great game. I like the artwork on the game. For being so simple, it has very, to my opinion, very high playability on this. Yeah. So, Mystic Veil, 71 on my list.
Mystic Veil has quite a few expansions as well.
Did I know that?
The funny thing is Jacob, who plays in our game group, brought a couple of friends that I don't think they play too many games. They play a lot of, I think they said Monopoly or something. Mm-hmm. And we introduced them to Mystic Veil.
Yeah, we did.
And they tended to have a good time, and they got the concept pretty well. I think Jacob's friend's wife or fiance actually won the game. It was her first time playing it. She actually
that's right.
She actually was grasping it, and she won the game. And it was a good time, and I'm glad we got to teach somebody a new game. And hopefully they enjoyed it, and hopefully they're going to move back soon so they can become maybe part of our game group, and we'd love to have them. So there's our list, folks. Man, I can't talk. My throat's dry. There's our list. I hope you enjoy it. Let us know what some of your favorite games are for your top 100. Love to hear it. And also, remember, if you are a female viewer, let us know that you do watch this channel, because our metrics say we have no female viewers. Now, not one. And I don't believe that. I believe we do.
Yes.
At least, I hope my wife still watches it. I don't know, but, I doubt it, but she might. But let us know what you think of our list. We'd love to hear it. And, Lewis, what else you got?
If you want some more information on some of the board games we have mentioned, we probably have said it in our previous video. And we have done a couple, not playthroughs, but a couple walkthroughs.
We did a couple. We did a couple reviews of games that highlighted some games.
Highlighted some games. So go back and find those videos, watch them, and get more information on these videos here.
Absolutely. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend about this channel. Hit the thumbs up. Lewis likes the thumbs up. And help our algorithm out with YouTube. We'd appreciate it. Guys, we want to give that board game away. Help us hit that 500 subscribers, and we will give that board game away to one of our subscribers in the contiguous 48 states. Guys, I want to thank you for watching Calvin's Got Game, and like I always say, get a board game to the table, spend time with your friends, your family, and once again, we thank you for watching Calvin's Got Game.